Okay. And hello Jedi, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll be here. And Raya, thank you so much. I'm glad you are enjoying the videos, the new videos. That's what they're there for. I didn't get a chance to work on any for today, but depending on how the stream goes, I might try to work on some later tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, and then tomorrow we'll have more Pokédex as we start in Johto, and we will be having the Nuzlocke again. So looking forward to that. Okay, really awful start here with a triple field blower. And hello Dogmeek, thanks so much for being here. Thank you to all who are here. And yeah, Tabulele GX box has been revealed on many different websites actually, and I think it's gonna be something very good for the game. It's gonna make Lele more accessible, and hopefully that will encourage more people to go to League Cups and regionals and compete, because they will be able to build better decks, and hopefully Tabulele ends up costing 15 bucks instead of 45. Yeah. Standard TCGO hand right there indeed. So we're up against ZOROPOD. We're up against ZOROPOD. So nice Arua here that we get, and the Cortana start is obviously not ideal. My opponent also got a ton of mulligans from us, so I'm actually gonna play N here in order to decrease that advantage. Yesterday, Tama Drummer, I streamed at some point in the afternoon. I streamed a pack opening. I didn't stream like any games. I just streamed for fun pack opening. Yeah. And hello G1000, thanks so much for being here. And yeah, Tabulele for 2 years or more, for 2 more years. I mean, that's fine, right? Tabulele is a pretty good card. It makes decks work. You suggest to get Tabulele still now for the new season on September, or buy 1 and 2 and wait for the last? Well, I think waiting for the box, like there's no tournaments, right? If you're not going to, if you don't have like any tournaments to go to from now until like the next regionals, which is in September, I think it's worth it to wait. Like I might buy some myself just because I don't like using proxies. I like building mini decks and I don't like having the printed proxy, so I might actually buy like an extra playset just because. Hello Joe, thanks so much for being here. I am doing well, thank you. How about yourself? The new art is also pretty good. The new art is actually pretty cool looking. Like Tablet might settle at like a 20 price point. If you link Twitch Prime with Amazon Prime, will it keep the Amazon username or the Twitch one, Frank? I'm pretty sure you will keep the Twitch one. Yeah, so Amazon, like all it does is recognize that you have an Amazon account and link both of those, but nothing else really happens there. Yeah. And okay, so we got a Floatstone, we got a TC, so we can actually pressure with our Zorg. The question is, do we want to pressure with Zorg or do we want to pressure with Lele? And hello the White Snake, thanks so much for being here. Okay, so let me think this through. I'm using up a lot of item cards, but that's okay. I could set up Garbotoxin. I don't think that's good enough. I mean, like I think I have to go for another Lele here just to draw more cards. No field blowers played yet. If my opponent is playing anything similar to the top 8 list from NAIC, my opponent should only be playing 2 field blowers, which is good. And G1000, would I make any changes to the list I posted on 6 prices, Hoopa Malamar? I don't think so. I actually don't think so. I actually really like that list. I don't think I would change anything. I did consider a second Marshadow, but that's pretty much the only thing that I was considering. Okay. So, oh, he's not playing that list. Okay, that's fair. So I have a couple of options here. I could Kyle CD myself. I think I definitely set up Garbotoxin here. Never mind, it's priced. so I won't be setting up Carbo Toxin. Oh boy. Okay, I still have a trade. I think I need a Zerola. I think I'm gonna have to trade the parallel. Really sucks because we could have used the parallel to actually retreat our Kartana, but so be it. Not to retreat the Kartana, to eliminate the Kartana, therefore remove that potential price for our opponents. Everything else was, I feel, too valuable. But now that I have the Sycamore, and that might be my draw card, it's gonna be rough this next turn. And yes, Gutter Reader, there is a new Tapu Lele GX promo coming out with new art. And White Eye grabs Cynthia over Sycamore. It was a careless mistake, Minius. It was definitely a careless mistake. It should have been Sycamore. It should have been Sycamore. Yeah, Frank, I'm pretty sure you will still be Frank Mintmeyer. Okay, my opponent discards the Proud City himself and just goes for a righteous beating, all the while removing my energy. So that was not very nice. Now we top deck another parallel CD. Do top deck another parallel CD. I really would like to heal the Zoroark though, so let me think this through. I can either heal his Zoroark or potentially knock out his Zoroark GX, but if I do that at the cost of mine, I would be in quite a bit of trouble. Yeah, I'm just not gonna get another Zorua this game apparently. Just not gonna get another Zorua. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 item cards played so far, one of which is a field blower, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this to try and limit my opponent's damage output. If I had a choice, man, I would definitely take a knockout on this with the Lele. Unfortunately though, it's not something I can actually do. So I'm gonna bench the Zorua, and I will DC the Lele, and I will hit for 80. Should I bench the Trubbish? Yeah, let's bench the Trubbish. Okay. Is Zorola Kartana? No, I think healing the Zoroark was more important there. Like if he knocks out Kartana, then my Zorua and my Zoroark lives. If he knocks out the Zorua, then my Kartana lives. So it's a win-win. It's just news now, Gutter Reader. It's coming out in the fall. Yeah, it's coming out in the fall. I mean, getting rid of the DC was not that important, I feel. It was no more important than preventing the price card. And since there's already a field blower in my opponent's discard, it's actually not very easy for him to get rid of this, and therefore he won't be dealing that much damage, I feel. He does get the Golisopod and the Grass though, so he still gets to do quite a bit of damage actually. Okay. See, like if I had gotten rid of the DCE, I would have lost my Zoroark, and I would, like, the Kartana would just not have really done anything, honestly, at this point. Okay, so lots of healing here going on. Well, not healing, lots of shuffling of the attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 item cards now. So now I have a chance to attack with Trash Challenge, which actually seems like a pretty good idea. Wait, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 160, 190. So I'm 20 damage short if I get another Trash Challenge. It's okay though. So, what do I even trade here? Frank, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Rahul, 5 months in a row. Thank you so much for choosing to subscribe. Very, very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Very kind of both of you. Okay, I'm really confused as to what to do here. I feel like Trash Challenge is actually potentially very good, but I generally don't know what I want to discard here. It might be the Kuzma, honestly. It might actually be the Kuzma, the card that I trade. It's either Kuzma or TCG. And I already lost a TCG. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the Kuzma. My opponent has a lot of Pokemon that are heavily damaged. There's another Zoroark, there's another Kuzma, so nothing really changes here. And might as well go for maximum damage, right? No reason not to remove the Floatstones right there. So let's go Trash Challenge. We're actually decently close to getting a one-shot here, but that's a lot of damage we're dealing already. 8 item cards is a lot. Yeah, it's really a lot. Okay, so thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Really, really appreciate it. It's been a while since I streamed just straight TCGO. Tomorrow will be viewer battles once again, but it'll be non-meta decks. Okay, guys? And today I'm looking to do like 8 or 9 different games. So I have content to upload to YouTube as well. Frank, you can actually now use the Master Ball command. Like everyone can use the Pokeball, Great Ball, and Ultra Ball, but you can use the Master Ball command to catch people. That's saved for subscribers. Okay, so we're gonna see a double puzzle here. So more item cards, which is good. Probably gonna get a Field Blower, I would assume. And maybe Parallel. Well, actually I wouldn't mind the Parallel. But see, if my opponent's DC was in the discard pile, and Arya, thanks so much for the follow. If my opponent's DC was in the discard pile, he could grab it. Yeah. And hello Ruben, thanks so much for being here. Field Blower and Enhance Hammer. So if my opponent plays out those 2 cards, he's actually gonna be in a little bit of trouble. It'll be interesting to see how he goes about this. He's gonna Kuzma to knock out my Lele. I am okay with that. Then he's probably gonna Enhance Hammer my unit energy. Well, yeah, that's obvious, rather. That's actually pretty obvious. And then he's gonna Field Blower the Stadium and my Floatstone on the Cortana. Pretty good. So avoiding the choice band on the Garb, although that's probably not very relevant at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 item cards. And Slay, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I do have DC choice band to knock out this Zoroark, which is the one he's choosing to take a knockout on the Lele. So we're gonna trade 2 for 2, and he has 2 damaged Pokemon on the bench. Okay, he chooses to get a KO with Golisopod, actually interesting, rather than the damaged Zoroark. So conserving his traits, which makes a lot of sense. Definitely makes a lot of sense. Like having the trade advantage is how you will usually win games, right? In the Zoroark mirror match. So once again, our hand is actually very tough in terms of what we trade. I feel like the Zoroark GX is what we trade here. And Slay, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. And Joe Bro, thanks so much for being here. UCF fan, thanks so much for being here as well. The White Snake, glad to know that you're feeling a bit better. And okay. So interesting decisions here. I can knock out with Garb, or I can knock out with Zoroark. I feel like knocking out with Zoroark is better. So, I mean, I could knock out with Lele as well. That might actually be better than knocking out with Zoroark. I definitely bridge it for another Zorua here. I did get rid of my... I could even knock out with Latios. Latios Choice Band knocks out Golisopod and sets up Zoroark potentially? Nah, I want that DC to survive. I'm running a little bit low on resources. There's a puzzle here, so I have to be aware of that. Okay, so do I knock out with Lele or do I knock out with Zoroark? Let me think about this. I mean, is there any difference? The difference is the damage output, right? Like my Zorg could KO these two Zorgs. Yeah, I'm gonna go Zorg. Not 100% sure on this move, but I'm gonna go Zorg here. So we get two prizes. We could get Garbotoxin here. We don't, but we get an Ultra Ball, a very valuable Ultra Ball to set up another Zorg. And the White Snake, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the bits. Very, very kind of you. I'm glad they help you out. And UCFN, what are the better cards to come out of Celestial Storm? Honestly, these are my concrete thoughts on Celestial Storm. The set is a really good set, but we won't see its real impact until after rotation. There are so many good new strategies and stuff that come out with the set, but the issue is Parallel CD. Parallel CD just puts a lot of them to bed, honestly. But once Parallel CD rotates, I do believe that Celestial Storm is going to be very influential in the metagame. But for now, I do believe that it's just not going to show its true potential. Yeah, at least not yet. And we get End, which is completely fine. So as long as we find unit energies, my opponent should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 item cards. So immediately we have a one-hit KO here. And this is my opponent's issue now. He's trading 2 shots for my 1 shot. So this should be enough to win us the game. Yeah, this 1 shot with Garb should be enough to win us the game pretty much. No, please no reprint of Parallel CD. But like concrete, really good cards. I really like Stakataka. I really like Blaziken GX once we also get Blaziken. I really like Rayquaza. I really like Ludicolo. I really think Macargo is going to be splashed into a few decks here and there. Just a lot of different cool things are going to happen with the set, I feel. Okay, I definitely don't need my N here. Yeah, I definitely don't need my N. And double puzzle is very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so my opponent is at the point of no return. And with this double puzzle, we can actually get Acerola and the puzzle piece. So the question is, do I Acerola the Kartana to pick it up? No. Any turn my opponent invests in Kartana is a turn that he's definitely losing. Yeah. And this Garb is just amazing right here. So I'm gonna bench this guy. I'm gonna evolve here. Feel like I should trade the choice band. Yeah, the choice band. Because I just need a full bench to knock out that Zorg. That's gonna be my last prize card, most likely. Yeah. And then we go into this and we take the knockout, and we are in full control of this match, I feel. 240 damage, we take 2 prizes. Too many item cards for my opponent in the discard pile. We have the rescue stretcher, we have a puzzle piece. My opponent is down to 2 trades, 2 ends used, double puzzle used. I mean, we could see an N, right? We could see a KO plus N. That wouldn't be ideal, but it's okay. My opponent immediately benches Oranguru before finishing trading, though. Did you see the new Ninetales GX? I did see it. I'm sure its ability is gonna be coupled up with something very strong. But that's not coming out until like 2 sets for in the future, so I'm really not worried about that right now. But it does look like a cool card, and the new Guardy looks cool as well. We see a Field Blower, that's fine. My opponent thinning a lot, and hello Henry, thanks so much for being here. And yeah, the White Snake, I'm gonna be very happy to play Blaziken as well. And we're gonna see a Kuzma, so that immediately spells game for my opponent. There's no way he out-resources here. If he wanted to try the resource management thing to get back like Enhanced Hammers to deny my energy and whatnot, probably should have happened a little bit sooner. But now we have Kuzma, TC, and a full bench to knock out the Zorg for the win. So You guys wanted me to save the Kartana and reuse its ability. I feel like removing energy was not how we were going to win the game. It was going to be outlasting my opponent's Pokemon and getting to a point where Trash Avalanche, the non-GX attacker, could take over. And that's exactly what happened. Okay. So yeah. Double puzzle and an N, but fortunately for my opponent, we have the game right here with either Trash Avalanche or Zork. So GG, well played to my opponent. And so guys, that's game one. Even though we got a Kartana start, Trash Avalanche just proved to be way too strong for our opponent. And GG, rank 26. Was that you? If so, thanks so much for the game. So anyone else who wants to play, please send me a challenge at me if you haven't yet. There's my screen name